Damn it. It's already March. Others get their cheat system 3 days after transmigrating. I've been here for 3 months and haven't seen anything, not even a fart. Heaven, did you forget about me? I didn't do anything terrible in my last life. At most, I stole some sweet potatoes from old Wong next door, if that counts. You won't die if you don't screw around. System has bound to host Shenmo's cultivation level. Key refining stage level 2. Current status, dirt poor. About to starve to death. Here it comes, here it comes. I knew it. Transmigrating without a system. What's the difference compared to a useless deadbeat? Come on, let's do it. Who am I supposed to check on? Or steal some treasure, whatever you want. Mission 1. Go to King Yun Sek's outer gate. Add a bag of laxative to Elder Joe Bue's teapot. What did you say? Failure penalty. Host will be struck by lightning 3 times. Are you crazy? You're telling me to give the elder a laxative. I'm just a menial worker. If I get caught at key refining level 2, my legs will be broken. System despises Elder Joe Bue. Every morning at the 3rd hour drinks tea regularly. Laxative has been placed in host's pocket. Please check. Wow, System's actually running a pharmacy. System Note 2. This blood medicine is colorless and tasteless. Effect lasts for 2 hours. Won't cause permanent harm. Just do it. At worst, I'll be bedridden for 3 months with broken legs. I'm sick of being a menial servant anyway. System Note 3. If host gets caught, system will pretend not to know the host. Damn it, that's just messed up. I haven't even done the mission yet. You're already distancing yourself. Did I owe you money in my last life? System doesn't keep accounts. But the host has cursed the system 4 times since activation. System has noted it. Fine, whatever. When I get rich, I'll be the first to wipe you out. System has no formatting function. Host, just give up. Good night. It's nighttime now. Why are you saying good night? System, are you sure no one's around right now? Joe Boy just went to the restroom. Outer disciples are all at the training ground. No one in front of the curtain at the moment. That green porcelain pot actually looks pretty fancy. Too bad it's in for trouble today. Hey, host. You've been standing in front of the teapot for 10 seconds. If you stand any longer, Joe Boy will be back soon. I know. Don't rush me. My hands aren't cooperating. Host's heart rate is over 130. System recommends deep breathing.
Done?
Run. Host forgot the firewood. You couldn't have told me earlier. System was about to say it. Host has already run out. Shen bro, did you hear? Elder Joe is in big trouble. What happened? Right in the middle of his lesson, he suddenly grabbed his stomach and rushed out. His face turned green. He ran to the bathroom 7 or 8 times in a row. Everyone outside is freaking out. Some say he was poisoned. Some say he ate something bad. So what? Elder Joe, clutching the doorframe, shouted, "I've managed the outer gate for 20 years. Never been so humiliated. Business is ruined." How is he doing now? He's in his room writing. His face is pale, really pale. People from Discipline Hall came to investigate, but they found nothing. The teapot was emptied. He drank every last drop. He can't swallow anything now. Actually, that's kind of good. Shen bro, why are you smiling so weird? Like a weasel who just stole a chicken. Are you involved in this somehow? Don't talk nonsense. I'm just a menial worker. How could I possibly drug the elder? You're overestimating me. Yeah, with your guts. You're even scared of chopping firewood, worried you might chop your own foot. Are you complimenting or insulting me? Both. By the way, didn't you say you were going to the back mountain yesterday to look for herbs? Did you find anything? Find what? Didn't even pick up a blade of grass? But you were out all afternoon. Got lost, sigh. Roaming around at key refining level 2. Don't haunt my dreams if you die. Why would I haunt your dreams? So you could burn paper for me. Task complete. Reward issued. Key gathering pill ×1. Here it comes. My very first reward. I need to find a good place to hide it. System reminds host not to get happy too soon. The next mission is about to be released. Can't I just enjoy happiness for a minute? No. System's mission interval is determined by algorithm, unaffected by host's mood. What algorithm? Who wrote it? I'll go argue with them. The creator is offline. For messages, press 1. For complaints, press 2. For cursing, call ends immediately. How did this system survive so long? Because host has no permission to uninstall the system. Next mission will be released in 12 hours. How do I level up from key refining 2? I don't have any spirit stones. And no technique to advance my cultivation. Host now has a key gathering pill. Just this one, should I eat it? Will it help me break through? Depends on host's talent. System's evaluation, uncertain. Can't you just encourage me for once? Keep at it, though it probably won't help. Damn it. Advancing from level 2 to 3 feels like getting beat up. My whole body's sore. Congratulations, host has broken through to key refining level 3. Stage success rate increased from 5% to 6%. Only a 1% boost? 1% is still progress. Progress is progress. Where do you learn this algorithm from? From host's talent.
Given the missciences of host's spiritual roots.
1% is pretty generous. Alright, whatever. I'm not arguing with you. I'm going to find a place to stabilize my cultivation. What's that noise? System detects spiritual power in the bamboo grove ahead. Wave intensity. Foundation peak state. Unstable. Suggest host takes a detour. Suggest host immediately takes a detour. Foundation peak? That's an elder level cultivation. I gotta check it out. Host's curiosity proportional to survival rate. System can no longer stop host's reckless behavior. Isn't that Ji Mingyu? Holy Maiden of King Yun sect. How does she end up like this? There's an unknown parasitic entity active in her body. Suggest host keeps distance. What kind of parasite? Unable to identify. But energy signature closely matches known GU poison. Suggest host. Who? Senior Sister G. Have you eaten yet? Just passing by, really. Go quickly. You don't look quite right. What's wrong? Are you injured or something? You can't help me. Go. Before I lose control. See? I wasn't lying to you. My God. Your eyes just changed color. Urgent warning. Parasitic entity has taken over host's body. Current control status. Threat level. Fatal. Suggest host evacuate immediately. How am I supposed to escape with them like this? What if they come charging out and bite someone? Won't bite. Li Bone's attack method is physical tearing. Host's key refining level 3 cultivation will be shredded to pieces within 3 seconds. Can't you say something positive? Can't you say something nice? Hey, you. If you're not scared, I am. Then why don't you run? My legs are too weak to run. When did you get that thing in your body? A year ago. My master sent me to the back mountain to collect an herb. I got it after that. Which elder is your master? Elder Kui Wang, inner sect. That name doesn't sound like a good person. What you saw today, don't tell anyone. What if people find out I have a GU worm in me? The discipline hall will expel me from the sect. Or even earlier. They'll hand me over to Kui Wuding. Let him eliminate contaminants. How do they eliminate contaminants? Kill. Your master's doing? Why would they kill you? You should go. Don't come to the back mountain again. I'll hold on as long as I can. Senior Sister G. You could have killed me just now. But you didn't. That means you haven't been completely controlled by that thing. As long as there's hope, don't give up. I'll go now. Take care of yourself. Mission 2. Steal the Discipline Hall's ledger from the outer sect of King Yun's sect. It's under Elder Jobue's pillow. Mission reward, 2 low-grade spiritual stones. Mission time limit, 5 days. Failure penalty. The host will have to publicly dance the extreme bliss routine in front of all the outer disciples. What's your grudge against Elder Joe? First you put laxatives. Now you're framing him. What's next? Shaving his eyebrows. The system doesn't take revenge for personal grudges. The day Elder Jobui discovered the laxative, he called the host a worthless servant. The system thinks he could use a surprise. He was talking about me. No, the host and the system are one. Insulting the host is insulting the system. That logic is something else. Wait, what's the extreme bliss routine? A dance piece. The system has the full accompaniment. If you'd like a demonstration? No. Just let me go do the mission now. Can I go do it now? Should have done this earlier. The Discipline Hall's formation has a maintenance window every 3 days. Tomorrow night during maintenance, there's a half-incense stick break. The system recommends scouting in advance. You didn't know the Discipline Hall's formation timing. The system knows the entire King Yun sect's formation schedule. If the host needs it, the system can provide the spiritual medicine vault, the Hengxing Pavilion, and a full list of access windows to the Discipline Hall's secret chamber. Are you here to help me, or frame me as a criminal? Neither. The system is here to assign tasks. Helping the host is just a bonus. After all, if you die, the system gets bored. Would the system get bored? The system wouldn't. But the system's creator does write weird comments in the code. For example, if the host is too dumb, the system can insult you a bit more. That's literally what the creator wrote. So who is this creator? Insufficient permissions. Unable to access. Host is advised to focus on the task at hand first. Shen, why are you dressed like that? Just wandering. Wandering in the outer disciple's uniform? Are you going to do something bad? No. I'm going to do something righteous. What righteous thing? It's gotta be sneaky. Can't tell you. Wait for me here. If I don't come back in half an hour, go find Senior Sister G. No, go to Elder Wang. No, go to Teacher Wang. What's the point of finding you? HMPH. I may not have any cultivation, but I can help clean up your body. Last time you said you wanted me to burn paper for you. So just wait here to burn paper then. 15 minutes left. At the hour of the dog, the restriction will enter its maintenance window. You're sure no one's on patrol now? Yes, the gatekeepers just changed. The new two are still handing over. Host, you have about half an incense stick of time. So if I go in and out, is half an incense stick enough? That's enough. As long as the host doesn't run off like last time, then come back for firewood. Can you not bring that up every time? The system won't. As long as the host remembers. Triggered. If the discipline hall values this much, this person is definitely not simple. Elder Jew really lost face this time. After all that, they still don't know who did it. I don't think it was an outsider. Why would outsiders care if you got diarrhea? Do you think it was somebody's idea? Don't talk about that. People like us shouldn't dig around. Stuff involving the elders isn't our business. True, but honestly, it seems like someone from the inner sect went missing again recently. You're back. What's that in your hand? Nothing much. There's blood on your face. No, it's just some dirt. I fell down. I fell in the disciplinary hall. How do you know about the disciplinary hall? The restriction at the disciplinary hall just reset. The runes lighting up made a commotion. The whole outer sect saw it. How did you know? The window period, you timed it to go in during the break, right? I've heard the old laborers talk about it before. Once every 3 days, real and fake alternate. All the laborers in the sect know that. Because during the window period, you can deliver firewood without being checked. Brother Shen, I'm not asking what you're up to. But you have to promise me. Let me know before you do this kind of thing. In case you don't make it back, I'll at least know where to collect your body. All right, I promise. This is a setup. A blatant setup. Elder Joe's ledger was found under your pillow. How do you explain that? I have no idea. Someone must have put it there while I was asleep. So you're saying someone got through the disciplinary hall's restriction while you slept, slipped the ledger under your pillow, and left without you noticing? And you didn't realize it at all? I took a sleeping pill that night. There's a lot that's suspicious about this. We'll deal with it later. But due to Elder Joe's experience, your spirit stone allowance is suspended for 3 months. We'll see how things turn out. If something like this happens again, it won't happen again. Reward for finishing Mission 212 lower grade spirit stones issued. Mission 3 will be released in 12 hours. Wait before you release it. I need to think about what those two at the disciplinary hall said. Host refers to inner sect. Someone there disappeared again. Did you know about this? System has recorded it. The past 3 years of personnel changes in King Yun sect. 17 disciples marked as out for training. But none came back. Of them, 12 had their soul tokens shatter. What does shattering soul tokens mean? It means they're dead. All 17 were linked to inner sect. Yes, under training instructor for these 17. It's all the same name. Kui Wangji Mingyu's master. It was exactly a year ago. My master told me to go to the back mountain for an herb. After that, I was infected with the parasite. System, what's the next mission? Mission 3 isn't officially released yet. System can't give advance info. Stop with the pointless talk. Tell me the general direction for Mission 3. Infiltrate the inner sect's archive room. Find the full list of missing disciples from the last 3 years. Even if System hasn't posted it, I'm doing it. If I say it's on, it's on. This is about Kui Wang. It's about Ji Mingyu. It's about those 17 missing people. I don't care if you issue it or not. I'm giving myself this mission. Such initiative for overtime. System rarely sees that. System is surprised. Quit it. You knew I'd take it, didn't you? System doesn't make predictions. System just generates missions based on host behavior. They're generated in advance. That's all. And you say you don't make predictions. That's generated in advance, not a prediction. Two different things. Fine, you win. Let's go back and get some sleep. We'll start scouting tomorrow. Intersect Archive Room. The Intersect Archive Room's restriction is a level stronger than the disciplinary halls. Host is advised to increase cultivation first. With just these 2 stones, how much can I really improve? Better than nothing. Good luck. Can you swap good luck with host? You can definitely do it. Brother Shen, another nightmare last night? You called out Sister G 3 times in your sleep. What? I talk in my sleep. Yeah, it was loud and clear. Even old Zhang next door heard you. Who else heard it? Old Li, old Zhao, old Sun all heard. Damn, I'm screwed. Brother Shen, do you have a thing for a senior G? No, absolutely not. I just happened to see her a few times. And that from a laborer. Yet you've happened to run into senior G several times. Brother Shen, at least put some effort into your stories. Why are you so argumentative?
Hey,
I'm not picking a fight. Let me just ask you one thing. Are you up to something dangerous lately?
no.
You left early the day Elder Joe had diarrhea. You came back late the night the disciplinary hall's ledger was stolen. Yesterday, you said you went to the back mountain to stabilize your cultivation. You came back with blood on you. It wasn't your blood. Brother Shen, I'm not stupid. Why didn't you ask earlier? I was scared. If I asked, you'd run away. In this sect, you're the only one who treats me like a person. If you left, I'd have no one to talk to again. Cough, what did you say? Who has no one to talk to? I said, in the laborer's room, you're the only one who talks to me. But at least you don't hurt people. Sticking with you beats dying for nothing. Aren't you afraid that I might drag you into trouble? I am, but it's better than being alone. So if you plan on running away, take me with you. Deal. If I get rich, I'll buy you a drink. Think about surviving first, before you start planning to get rich. By the way, I just passed the outer sect. Heard they're still investigating the ledger at the disciplinary hall. How's it going? They haven't figured it out yet. But Elder Joe is under suspicion. Why him? Because they found the ledger under his pillow. He says someone framed him. But no one believes him. His monthly allowance got suspended. He was so mad his face twisted. He smashed 3 chairs in his room. 3, not 2. The third was in the afternoon. Said it was an accident. But everyone knows he was venting. Got it. Go chop some wood. I need to stabilize my cultivation. Didn't you stabilize it already yesterday? One more time for good measure. Cultivation, the more the better. Brother Shen, will you help me make a run for it? I will. That's good. System, these 2 spirit stones. Can you help me reach key refining level 4? 2 low-grade spirit stones contain a total amount of spiritual energy, about 1/3 of your Danshan's capacity. The success rate to reach key refining level 4 is about 18%. 18%? Might as well toss a shoe to tell my fortune. Tossing a shoe gives a 50% chance. But if you insist on tossing one, the system can help you calculate the parabola. You shut up. I'll just absorb it honestly. It worked. Key refining level 4. I broke through. Congratulations, host, on reaching key refining level 4. Survival rate increased from 6% to 7%. A direct jump of 1%. You should get used to the system's algorithms. Your algorithm is pretty stable. What did you base it on when you wrote it? Based on a snail's crawling speed. Based on your spiritual root qualification. Given your mixed spiritual root, a 1% increase is already a miracle. Where did you learn to talk like that? Taught by the Creator. The Creator said, honesty is the system's first virtue. Your Creator must not have many friends. Unable to verify. But the Creator wrote a note in the code. My only friend is the editor. I guessed right. Don't be happy too soon, host. Mission 3 will be officially released tomorrow at the Sioux hour. No need to wait till tomorrow. I'll ask now. Where is the Intersect archive? What is the prohibition like? The archive is on the east side of the Intersect area, right next to the Kangshin Pavilion. The prohibition is a level 2 defense array. Every 5 days, there is a half stick of incense break for maintenance. The next break is tomorrow night at the Sioux hour. How do you know everything? The system's information collection module isn't just for show. The routines of all 412 members of King Yun sect. The patterns of 83 prohibitions, entrances to 35 secret passages. The system has them all recorded. There are secret passages too. How many secret passages does King Yun sect have? 35, 7 of which lead to the inner sect. 3 lead to the outer forbiddens area. Which one does the host need? The one leading to the archive room. Under the wood pile in the backyard of the servants' quarters, there's an abandoned drainage channel. Go east along it for 200 steps. At the end is a hidden door. Behind the hidden door is a gap behind the back wall of the archive room. How did you know there's a drainage channel under the wood pile? When you were chopping wood, the system scanned the servants' quarters, all the underground structures within half a mile. Had nothing better to do. Just how free are you usually? The system isn't free, just computes things fast. So fast you can't even comprehend. Yeah, you're fast. You're fast. I'm taking the rice path. Brother Shen is wandering again. Trying a new way to wander around. Going to the backyard for a walk. There's nothing but firewood and rats in the backyard. What's the point of going there? Looking for inspiration. Looking for inspiration? When did you start creating things? Starting tonight. You go to bed first. Don't wait for me. I didn't plan to wait for you. I'm just reminding you. I just tidied that wood pile in the backyard today. If you mess it up, fix it yourself tomorrow. Also, there are rats in the drainage channel. Pretty big ones, and they'll bite. How do you know there are rats in the drainage channel? Chased a cat that stole a bun last time. The cat went in there. I followed it in. Got bitten by a rat. Why did you go into the drain? That cat stole your bun? Not mine. It was old Lee from the canteens. Old Lee promised me, if I caught the cat, he'd give me braised pork. So, did you catch it? No, the cat ran too fast. The rat bit fast too. All right, I'll remember. There are rats, and they bite pretty hard. What did I do to deserve this? Sneaking into rat holes in the middle of the night. It's voluntary, host. The system didn't force you. Shut up. Can't I talk to myself? You can. The system was just stating facts. There's someone above. Archive room's resident disciples. 2 of them. Cultivation at key refining level 7. They're playing chess. How long will they be playing chess? Based on the past 3 months' records, they usually stop at the start of the Shu hour. Start dozing off a quarter past Shu. You can wait in the gap till Shu hour. About 1 hour left. I'm going to crawl here for an hour. The gap is about 5 feet long, 3 feet wide. You can lie on your side. If that's uncomfortable, try lying on your stomach. Can't you say anything comforting at all? There are no rats in the gap. That's the best news tonight, fine. At least you said something human. Time's up. The resident disciples are asleep. You can go up now. How big is the archive room? 3 rooms joined together. The first is for public records. The second is for confidential files. The third is for elder special permission files. The list of missing disciples is in the second room. A blue book cover says Experience Records. Okay, I'm flipping it open. This is the one. This is the death record for the missing disciples. Yes, 17 names, now scanning. Out of the 17 records, 15 list the same mentor for trial instructor. All written with the same name. It's him again. What about the other 2? The other 2 mentors' names were altered. But system restored the original name via ink analysis. The original was also Kui Wang. All 17 deaths were handled by him. Not just 17. Elder Kui told me to go to Sword Cliff in the back mountain tonight. Said there was a chance there. Signed, Intersect Disciple Zhao Qing. Date, 2 years ago, September 13th. 2 days later, Zhao Qing's soul token shattered. Who's Zhao Qing? System database has one related entry. Shanx's Ji Mingyu's junior fellow disciple. Went missing 3 years ago. Sect registered it as a trial. Accidental death. Confirmed, but system analysis suggests he may have been checking all along. He copied the list. It has been saved into the system database. It's recommended to return the original document to its place. Host, it's time to leave. The snoring of the disciple stopped. Someone is turning over. Might be waking up soon. Did you hear anything? No mice, right? How would there be mice in the archives? Then you were just dreaming. Go back to sleep. You're back. Why are you still here? I can't sleep. I'm afraid you really wouldn't come back. What are you holding? Nothing, just a list. What list? Missing people. All 17 are connected to the same elder. What do you plan to do? Tell Ji Mingyu the Shanxes. Will she believe you? She definitely believed me. Why? Because her junior brother is on the list, named Zhao Qing. I'll help you keep an eye on the outer sect tomorrow. If there's any movement from the discipline hall, I'll let you know. Aren't you afraid of getting involved? I am, but you promised to take me with you if you run. If you get caught, who will take me away? There you go again. I found a batch of lists. 17 missing intersect disciples. All handled by Kui Wang. I know. You know, I've been investigating for 3 years. No evidence. No witnesses. The discipline hall won't file a case. The head elder said, without solid evidence, we can't touch an intersect elder. Your junior brother Zhao Qing is also on the list. Zhao Qing was summoned by Kui Wang to carry out a secret mission in the back mountain. He never came back after that. His soul token shattered 2 days later. Did you find anything he left behind? This is the only keepsake he left. I found it in a cave in the back mountain. There are traces of spiritual power left on the token. It's Kui Wang's spell. What's the residue on this? Detected residue of Jiu poison. The spiritual power fluctuation of the Jiu caster matches Kui Wang's known data up to 97%. The residue on the bronze token shows Zhao Qing was parasitized by Jiu poison before death. It happened about the third day after his disappearance. Jiu poison takes only 2 days from parasitizing to outbreak. So that means Kui Wang placed the Jiu poison on him, then let him live. And he endured 2 whole days of torment, until the Jiu worm finally devoured him. This Kui Wubi. He treats disciples like dogs and lets them die. Yes, according to current data, Kui Wubi has been in Qingyun sect for at least 10 years. He's always used inner sect disciples as hosts for Jiu worm experiments. Zhao Qing was just one of them. The bone inside Ji Mingyu is also one of his test subjects. Before Zhao Qing died, there were 2 halves of notes. In a cave at the edge of the Forbidden Zone in the back mountain, Kui Bang has the other half. That's the true antidote. How did you know someone was supporting me? He also told me that the antidote for Qingshan Road needs a body of 5 dogs. You're used as the medicinal primer. I am the pure body. No, that's too much for you to be the primer. When you're the primer, you have to endure the backlash of 5 kinds of poison at the same time. You'll die. How do you know you'll die? Have you ever practiced? No, I haven't. A pure body as the primer has to endure the poison of 5 elements conflict. 9 deaths, 1 survival. 9 deaths, 1 survival. So there's still 1 chance to live, right? Better than turning into a monster in 3 months. Why are you trying so hard? I don't really know. Maybe it's because that day in the bamboo forest, you clearly could have killed me, but you didn't. You said, "I'm sorry" to me. In the entire Qingyun sect, you're the only one who ever apologized to me. Just because of that. And Teacher Wang, that guy always says he doesn't care about me, but every time he waits for me at the door. If you turn into a monster, who will help him deal with discipline hall inspections? Who will cover for him at the menial quarters? I'm not really capable, but I'm loyal. You helped me, so you're one of mine. I won't let my own die. Inside is the half of the notes Zhao Qing left behind, and 6 low-grade spirit stones I've saved up over the years.
Take them.
I've already reached key refining 4th level. Then wait until you reach key refining 7th or 5th layer. You sound just like my mother? I don't have a son. I'm just making a comparison. I know tonight, during the waning moon, the Forbidden Zone will have its weakest outer defenses. We're going to the back mountain to find Zhao Qing's half of the notes. How did you know it's the waning moon? I go every month. Went for 3 years. Never got in once. Kui Wang set a barrier at the cave entrance. But I've figured out the pattern of the mist. During the waning moon night, the barrier at the cave entrance gets weaker. That moment is enough for 1 person to rush in. Has anyone ever rushed in? Let's go. Why can't I evenly scoop this salad? The mist in the Forbidden Zone is alive. Don't inhale deeply. Keep this in your mouth. Why are there shadows in the room? That's all the people who trespassed in the Forbidden Zone before. After being devoured by the mist, they're forever trapped here. I won't look. Detected 30 steps ahead. There's a high-intensity spiritual barrier. It's a blood mark seal array. Caster's spiritual fluctuation matches Kui Wuyin. Warning, forcing through will trigger backlash. Can you break it without force? The caster's personal disciple uses fresh blood as a primer to coordinate the breaking array. Hand sign, Ji Mingyu is Kui Wushin's disciple. He should know the solution. Senior Ji, how do you break this taboo? Blood mark seal array. Only Kui Wuyan's personal students can break it. Let me try. You're in the cave ghost spirit. The GU will go out of control. I know, but there's no other way. Don't talk. Almost done. Enter the barrier. These are Zhao Qing's notes. The first half contains the formula for the pure heart dew and records of GU insect cultivation. There is hidden text on the back of the last page. Scanning now. It's the complete recipe for the pure heart dew. There is also a notation from Kui Buping. What kind of notation? The 5 elements generate each other. The power of yang serves as the catalyst. Only one with an immaculate body can refine it. In other words, even if both sets of notes are collected, without this so-called immaculate body, the antidote cannot be refined. Yes, this is a trap set by Kui Wubing. He knew that even if someone obtained the formula, they wouldn't find an immaculate body to serve as the catalyst.
He wanted everyone he harmed to fall into despair.
Caught in this trap. Case closed. The formula has been saved to the database. The hidden text on the last page of the notes has been processed by the system using zero interference handling. No one except the host can read it. Kui clan, you lied to me. This isn't an opportunity. It's a dead end. The thing inside me is eating me. I'm out of time. If someone finds these notes in the future, please tell Senior Sister Mingyu that I didn't let her down. We have the formula. Let's go. Are you alright? I'm fine. I just remembered some things from the past. When Zhao Qing first joined the sect, he couldn't even hold a sword steady. Later, he became one of the most talented disciples of the inner sect. Kui Wang said he was taking Zhao Qing out for training. I believed him. I should have investigated, but I didn't. Kui Wang lied to you. It's not your fault. The cave entrance is about to close. Let's go. Splendid, truly splendid. I always thought that the notes left by Zhao Qing were just a legend. I didn't expect you two to actually find them. What surprises me even more is that an immaculate body is right here in the Qingyun sect. I've searched for 20 years and couldn't find one. If he finds out, he'll be so happy he won't be able to sleep. You're too late. We already have the notes. Having them is useless. The complete formula for pure heart dew requires combining 2 sets of notes. You have 1 set, but the other is in the hands of Kui Wumi. You'll never get it. And even if you did, refining the elixir requires the blood of an immaculate body as a catalyst. Would you be willing to let him bleed? That is our business. There's one more thing you don't know. That line of torn-off text. The content that was torn away. It wasn't about the power of yang. It's that using immaculate blood as a catalyst requires a life for a life. The person refining the elixir must trade their own life for the antidote. Whoever refines it dies. What did you say? I'm saying that from the very beginning. This antidote was never designed to save anyone. Kui Buping never intended to save a soul.
He set this trap just to watch people fall into despair.
You think you found the cure, but in reality you found another trap. How do you know all this? That line of text that was destroyed. Did you kill the text? I'm the one who tore it out. But you've actually hit the nail on the head. Why do I know? My name is Kui Wuhan. I am Kui Wang's younger brother, and the person he hates most. He hates me because I wasn't fooled by him. I didn't take his elixirs. I watched him plant the Jiu seeds in our eldest senior brother. Watched him lure Zhao Qing to the back mountain. But I said nothing, because I was afraid to die. Later, I felt that just being afraid wasn't enough. I wanted to atone. So I tore that page out. I wanted to see if anyone, without knowing the cost, would still be willing to be the catalyst. So you're waiting here for us just to say all this? Not entirely. I also wanted to see what kind of person the immaculate body is. Kui Wubing says an immaculate body is born by fate, A catalyst gifted by the heavens to the GU masters. But I don't think so. Daring to break into the forbidden grounds at key refinement level 4 to steal ledgers. You aren't a catalyst. You're a troublemaker. You saw everything? I've been watching since the day you gave Joe Buhuo the laxatives. I was on the roof at the time. You didn't notice me, but your system should have. He's telling the truth. The system detected weak spiritual fluctuations on the roof at that time, but it was judged to be a neutral unit, so no warning was issued. Why didn't you step in then? Why would I? A handyman giving an elder laxatives. Something so entertaining. Hasn't happened in the King Yun sect for 100 years. You've said so much. Are you trying to help us or just feeling us out? I want to atone. But it's too late. Those who were harmed by Kui Wubing, those missing disciples of Zhao Qing, and you, Ji Mingyu. I cannot redeem the suffering you've endured. What I can do is, before Kui Wubing returns, help you refine the antidote. You know how to refine elixirs? I do. And in the entire King Yun sect, aside from Kui Wushen, I am the only one who can refine the pure heart dew. I was the one who taught Zhao Qing alchemy. It's just that Kui Wushen doesn't know why I'm helping my brother's enemy. Back then, when he was experimenting on disciples, I didn't stop him. Now that I want to stop him, he's already at the mid-stage of core formation. I can't beat him in a fight, but I can sabotage him. This is what I call indirect atonement. Fine. I believe you. Why on earth do you trust him? Because when he said indirect atonement, his voice was trembling. It's the same tone as when you said Zhao Qing didn't let you down. The exact same sound. Fine, I believe you. But if I find out you're playing tricks, you can kill me anytime. Though you probably can't beat me anyway. Just kidding. Let's go to my place. Alchemy requires silence. And that fat guy, you need to bring him along. Why call Mr. Wang? Because when Kui Buping returns, we'll need someone to cover the rear. Your fat friend might have low cultivation, but his accuracy with water arrows is decent. Last time in the snack warehouse, he hit me. A handyman at key refinement level 2. Hitting someone at the peak of foundation establishment. That wasn't just luck. He has talent. He just hasn't had anyone to teach him. Do you want to take him as a disciple? Not as a disciple. It's paying a debt. I owe this sect too much. Teaching a handyman counts as one payment toward that debt. Brother Shen is back. You're not hurt, are you? No, Mr. Wang. Do you know someone named Kui Wuhen? Never heard of him? Why? He says you have talent and wants to teach you cultivation techniques. What did you say? Someone wants to teach me techniques. Me, a key refinement level 2 handyman with the worst aptitude. He said your aptitude isn't bad. It's just that no one has taught you. That moment you hit him last time wasn't a fluke. You have talent. Who is he? When did I hit? Wait, that man in black. He's a good person. Not entirely a good person, but he wants to atone. Then wouldn't it be better if he just confessed? Tell the Hall of Discipline everything clearly. The things Kui Wubing did. The Hall of Discipline won't believe it. 17 people have been missing for 3 years, and a case was never opened. Why do you think that is? Why? Because the Hall of Discipline also has Kui Wubing's informants. Either way, going to the Hall of Discipline to report him is a death sentence. Then what do we do? Solve it ourselves. Refine the antidote first to save Ji Mingyu, and then wait for Kui Wufeng to return and fight him to the death. Just the 4 of us. A handyman, an injured Sangses, a traitor seeking atonement, and me. And a system. What system? Nothing. Just tell me, are you in or out? I'm in. We'll die either way. If Senior Sister G turns into a monster, we're all dead. If we do this, maybe we can live. But I have one condition. Speak. You promised me. When you run away, take me with you. This agreement cannot be cancelled. Fine, it's a deal. Let's go then. All these years, this is the first time I'm taking off my mask in front of outsiders. Let's go, we must make the first batch of antidote before dawn. Kui Building's soul tablet is fluctuating. He's on his way back. We don't have much time left. Is the alchemy spot safe? It's in an abandoned mine in the back mountain. I've already broken Kui Bubian's barrier. I've stored years' worth of herbs and pill furnaces there. Stick close to me. There are forks in the mine. Choosing the wrong path means getting trapped inside. Why is this place so cold? And there's a weird smell. It's the smell of dead Jiu worms. Kui Waming uses this place as a lab for breeding Jiu worms. Those missing disciples. Some of them were brought here. Later, I quietly collected their remains, buried under the tree out back. Under a pine tree. Zhao Qing is here too. No, Zhao Qing died near Sword Cliff. He escaped from the mine before he died. He ran to Sword Cliff. When Kui Buling caught up, he was already dead. Before he died, he was still clutching that copper token. Where were you then? I was right outside the mine, watching him run, watching him die. I did nothing. Why didn't you save him? Because I was scared. Kui Buying said. If I ruin his plans,
He'd plant a GU worm in me.
I've been a coward for 20 years. What I'm doing now is just so I can feel some peace before I die. This is the pill furnace Kui Buying left behind. Using it saves 30% spiritual power. I've prepared the herbs. Just missing 2 things. Blood from a pure body and peak foundation spiritual power. I've got my blood ready. How much do you need? 3 drops, not ordinary ones. Taking 1 drop drops your cultivation by 1 layer. 3 drops mean dropping 3 layers. Are you sure about this? If I drop to the first layer, so be it. Worst case, I'll just start over. Then your cultivation will be lower than mine. After this, you won't be protecting me anymore. I'll be watching your back instead. How's a 2nd level key refiner supposed to protect me? I'll just be a level higher than you. A level higher is still higher. If you regret this, there's still time. I don't regret it. Go ahead and do it. If you keep hesitating, it'll be morning soon. Three drops of essence blood, added 1 at a time. An incense stick between each drop. The first drop now. Shen, why are your shoes gold? I can't even tell. The system says that's a pure body's trait. It's not just because of purity. It's due to your special cultivation method. Your spiritual power has no attribute. So your essence blood isn't limited by the 5 elements? This kind of blood is called original blood in ancient arts. 1 drop of original blood equals 100 drops of ordinary essence blood. Does that mean my blood is valuable? It's not about value. It's priceless if ancient arts cultivators learn. There's a living pure body out there. The entire cultivation world's evil sex will hunt you down. Can I take back that drop from earlier? It's too late, it's already in the furnace. Senior, what's wrong? You look pale as a ghost. It's nothing, just feels like I got punched. Lost 4 layers, now I'm at 3. That fast, just 1 drop? Essence blood isn't like normal blood. A single drop equals half a year's cultivation. I spent 3 months climbing from level 2 to level 4. Now look. In a blink, I'm back down a layer. Host's current cultivation, 3rd key layer. Detected spiritual power loss exceeding expectations. System recommends resting between blood draws. Meditate to heal. Can you keep going?
If not,
We can wait. Wait until your cultivation recovers a bit before continuing. Don't wait, Kui Buying. It's coming back soon. The GU worm and you can't hold out either. I'm fine, just feeling weak. Let me catch my breath. Second drop. Go ahead. You sure? The second drop will knock you down from third key layer to second. I'm sure I know my way around the second layer after 3 months. Shen, your lips are white. Still, I didn't die. Second key layer. Not bad, same as you now. Guess you won't have to call me Shen anymore. I've been calling you Shen for 3 years. Can't break the habit. Stop talking. Save your energy. Right, I'll shut up. Save spiritual power. Need to control the fire for alchemy soon. My spiritual power's enough. Your Danshan is injured. If you don't help protect his meridians, the third drop will kill him. How did you know my meridian's injured? When you breathe, your right rib shakes. That's a sign of damage to the lung meridian of the hand tie-in. Kui watched Zhao Qing after he got the GU. He started shaking there first too. Zhao Qing did alchemy too. No, his essence blood was extracted by Kui Wu Bing. He lost 7 drops. When he was drained, the GU worm consumed him. So why'd you still help me with the blood just now? Because this time is different. Last time he was my master. I trusted him. This time, it's you. I choose to trust. The third drop, the last one. Go ahead. This time I'll do it myself. The first 2 were yours, bro. Let me handle the third. That way I won't be accused of lacking courage to bleed myself. Senior, don't panic. I'm just tired. Let me sleep a bit. Warning, host. Current cultivation, first key layer. Meridian damage, 37%. Recommend immediate meditation. It's right now. Wrap the pill with your water spiritual power. Slowly refine it over gentle heat for the time it takes to burn 1 incense stick. Remember, gentle heat, not strong heat. Intense heat will explode the medicinal properties. The pill will be ruined. I know. He'll be okay, right? His poison has already been suppressed. The poison surfacing now is just the residue. As long as he doesn't collapse during the pill refining, he'll make it through. What if he doesn't make it? Then the GU poison will take advantage of his drained energy and backfire. He's jumping straight from stage 2 to stage 3 in pill refining. Zheng Shuo's life was saved by Shenmo. If the pill refining fails, save the antidote for Zhou Bu, and then kill him. Anyone can kill him. It'd be best if it's me. My hands are steadier. I won't let him suffer more than he has to. Why do none of you value your lives? It's not that we don't. It's just that those harmed by Kui Wuxian haven't had a whole life for a long time. Shen Mo gave them their last ray of hope. What do you think, won't they fight desperately? Now we have the complete Qingshin GU cleansing pill. Ji Mingyu, you're the first one to make this pill with the full recipe. Kui Wuxian spent 20 years practicing. He never succeeded even once. Because he didn't have pure body blood essence. How many people can this pill save? 1 pill saves just 1 person. But you now have the complete formula. And Shenmo's blood. You can craft a second pill. As long as his body can handle it, even a third. Then give this one to Shenmo first. He doesn't need the antidote. He doesn't have any GU poison in him. But he's lost all his cultivation. There are 3 drops of blood essence in this pill. It's his own. Let him take it back. Maybe he can recover some of his cultivation. Are you saying use his own antidote to save himself? It's not an antidote. It's his blood. These 3 drops were in him for over 10 years. Now they've returned to the pill. Returned to their original owner. Detected. Host is absorbing high-density spiritual energy. Cultivation is recovering. Key refining stage 2. Key refining stage 3. Key refining stage 4. Key refining stage 5. Meridian damage. Under repair, what's going on? I just felt like I'd been beaten up. Now it feels like I'm soaking in hot water. It doesn't hurt anymore, but my whole body is burning up. Brother Shen, you're awake. You really scared me just now. Your cultivation dropped to the first layer. Then Sister G fed you the pill. Now you're already at level 5. Key refining, layer 5. How long did I sleep? 2 incense sticks. You gain 2 layers in the time of 2 incense sticks. That's more than I usually get in 3 months. Your 3 drops of blood essence were tempered with 5 elements herbs in the pill furnace. You absorbed all the herbs' spiritual energy in 2 incense sticks, and then it all returned to your body. This isn't an ordinary pill. It's your own blood coming back empowered with the force of the 5 elements. So my blood left my body, took a trip, and came back with a big dowry? That's a way to put it. Your blood is more generous than most people's. Then, if I drain myself a few more times, can I just build my foundation directly? You're overthinking it. Blood essence isn't water. You can't lose it at will. For the next 3 months, you can't let out even a drop, or your danshan will rupture. What about those dozens of stages I still need to level up? Mine's not urgent. Elder Joe's GU is already at the early stage 3. He needs the next antidote more than I do. How much longer do you have? About 2 months. What if we don't make it in time? We will. You're betting on this. Haven't you been gambling too? You've been gambling ever since you gave Elder Joe that purgative. You won your bet. And so will I. This is the complete Qingshin Jiu cleansing pill. Yes, take it. The Jiu inside you will be cleansed. But there's something you should know. This pill was refined from my blood. If you don't mind, just swallow your blood. Hui Buzhong set this up back then. Without a pure body, you just can't refine the full antidote. Now I've broken it. I've managed the outer sect of Qingyun sect for 20 years. Received countless gifts from disciples, but never a servant's life. Today this life is yours. Whenever I'm in trouble from now on, I'll be at your service, Master Shen. Oh no, don't. You should get up first. My legs are still weak. If you bow to me, I can't repay the courtesy. Take the pill first. We can talk about the rest later. "20 years of being parasitized is finally over. Feels like having a second life. Congratulations, Elder Joe. But don't get too happy yet. The man in black wanted me to pass a message to you." "What did he say?" "He said, I'm sorry. Qingshin Du is what caused this. I owe you my life." He knew Qingshin Du was poison, but still kept selling it to me. He said there was nothing he could do. If he hadn't sold it to you, Kui Bayan would have come handle you himself. Kui Bayan's way of handling GU poison failures was to take people to the mines, drain all their blood, then have the GU worms devour them. So he sold you the Qingshin Du. It only alleviated the symptoms but not the cause. But at least you survived a few more years. I understand. Tell him for me. He doesn't have to redeem the access token. I'm giving it to him. I won't need it anyway. You're not leaving the sect from now on? No, I'm not. I'll be staying here from now on. If anyone wants to hurt my disciples, they'll have to go through me first. Brother Shen, the discipline hall people are coming this way. 2 with solid background. And the head elder. Why is the discipline hall here? I called them early this morning. I wrote a full report on Kui Bayan and sent it to the discipline hall and its head. He owes me a favor. 20 years ago when he became head, he was poisoned. I was the one who saved him. Now it's time for him to return the favor. You want to take down Kui Wuming? Not take him down. We're asking for help with just us. We can't beat Kui Wuming. But if the discipline hall takes action, Even if it's just to stall him, we'll have time to make a second and third antidote. 17 missing disciples. Elder Joe, your GU poison has been cleared. Did you read the election statement? I did. The list has 17 disciples. The GU insect experiment that couldn't be hurried. The alchemy furnace in the rear mountain mine. It's all true. It's all true. The witnesses are right here. Shenmo, the Sengsis Ji Mingyu, and the servant Wang Lohan. The three of them can testify. The alchemy furnace in the mine is still there. Zhao Cheng's notebook is still here. Ji Mingyu, you are Kui Wang's personal disciple. You're testifying against your own master. He's not my master. He's the one who killed my junior brother. When Zhao Cheng died on the rear mountain, he was still clutching this bronze token. This is the remnant of Kui Wang's spell. I recognize it. 20 years ago, when he first entered the inner sect, he used this kind of spiritual power. Back then, I thought he was quite talented. But now, the more gifted someone is, the heavier the sins they create. The discipline hall will issue a warrant. Starting today, Kui Wubing is no longer an inner elder of Qingyun sect. If found, kill on sight. But there's one thing. The warrant is only effective within the sect. If he escapes Qingyun sect's territory, discipline hall can't reach him. He has always operated around the Forbidden area. He's connected to some existence deep in the Forbidden Zone. You just wanted to say the ancestor. How do you know? You're not the only one who knows the ancestor exists. Whenever a new inner elder takes office, they're taken to the Forbidden area's entrance to greet the ancestor. I have only heard his voice through the fog, very low and deep. After hearing it, I had nightmares for 3 days. What exactly is the ancestor? Human or ghost? No idea. There's no mention of him in the sect's records. Even lineage leaders never speak of him. But he's lived so long, he can't possibly be human anymore. Is Kui Bugong's cleansing due from the ancestor? Not sure. If the ancestor is the source of the mother Jiu, then Kui Wubi is working for the ancestor. Using disciples' bodies to cultivate Jiu insects, then planting those Jiu in even more people. Since Kui Wuyi hasn't escaped yet, let's go raid his lair before he gets back. His alchemy furnace is in the mine. There are Jiu corpses and experiment logs. All this stuff, for gelatin. Is it enough evidence? It is, but it only proves his crimes, not the ancestors. Let's put the ancestor issue aside for now. Catch Kui Wuyi first. Get the ancestor's secrets from his mouth. He served the ancestor for 20 years. He must know something. We need Kui Wuyi alive.
He's at mid-core formation.
To capture him alive, we'll need at least 2 core cultivators teaming up. I can't. I've just broken through to early core formation, but my bone poison was just cured. My spiritual power is still unstable. I can't last past 30 moves in a fight. Me neither. I'm only at late foundation building. The gap between core formation and foundation building is even bigger than between foundation and key refining. I have an idea. Can my blood help? Your blood? That pill Elder Joe just took had 3 drops of my essence blood inside. 3 drops refined into a pill can push me from 1st to 5th layer of key refining. It can expel GU from his body. Since this blood can detoxify and upgrade, maybe it can also restore spiritual power. If I add more as a supplement, maybe it can temporarily boost him. Can it help him reach core formation? So, I need a place to trap Kui Wang. Somewhere he's familiar with and won't suspect. The mine. He did evil there for 20 years and thinks it's his territory. Set the battleground there. He won't run. He'll think he can win. Set up an ambush there. Close the doors and corner him. You, a servant, sure have plenty of ideas. Your name is Shen Mo. You're at 5th layer key refining.
Yes.
How did you go from second to fifth layer key refining? I gave 3 drops of blood. Really, not lying to you. The mine has 3 levels. The first level is where Kui Wubing cultivates GU insects. After the GU were cleared, only corpses remain. But residual GU poison is still there. The second level is the alchemy chamber with the furnace. The third level, I've never been in. Its entrance is sealed by an iron door. The iron door is carved with runes, exactly like those on the Forbidden Stone tablet. You're sure they're the same as the Forbidden tablet's runes? Absolutely. I observed the edge of the Forbidden Zone for 5 years. Check the runes every 3 days. The runes on the iron door and tablet match perfectly. Should be a sealing spell passed from the ancestor to Kui mingling. What's inside this level? No idea, but every time Kui mingling goes into the third level, she stays in the first level for half a stick of incense first, like she's preparing. After coming out, she always has a black porcelain bottle. I guess it's something taken from the ancestor. Maybe it's secretions from wood bones, or maybe even pure bone seeds. When Zhao Cheng was dragged into the mine years ago, which level was it? The first level. Kui Wuguang put Jiyu and the disciples there. Those who could endure stayed. Those who couldn't got devoured by Jiyu insects on the spot. Before he died, he escaped from the mine. How did you let him escape? I didn't let him. He broke the chains himself. The bones only parasitized him for 3 days. Not enough time to fully control his mind. When he broke the chains, the iron scraped his wrist down to the bone. Then he dashed out from the mine's entrance, covered in blood, running through the entire rear mountain, until he reached Sword Cliff. I couldn't catch up to him. Kui Bubo caught him, but he was already dead by then. By the time he was caught, he was dead. Before dying, he used blood to write your name on his clothes. Kui Bubo burned the clothes. He wrote Senior Sister Mingyu 4 characters. Zhao Cheng's notes have it. He said, please tell Senior Sister Mingyu. I didn't disgrace him. He was the only one under Jiyu's influence, who could still act like Elder Zong said.
He said it was to assist a crucial alchemy experiment.
He believed it since Kui Wuheng was his master. In the mind's depths, there's a strong spiritual power fluctuation, but it's suppressed by the seal. It's not Kui's spiritual power. This kind of density is at least nascent soul level. There is probably a passage behind the iron door, leading directly to the ancestor's lair deep in the Forbidden Zone. So the third level isn't Kui Wang's secret chamber. It's the ancestor's entrance. Most likely. Kui Wang is just the ancestor's gatekeeper. All his experiments in the mine, cultivating GU, parasitizing disciples, refining cleansing dew, were all under the ancestor's instructions. And the ancestor is deep in the Forbidden Zone, transmitting GU essence via the iron door. Will issuing a warrant for Kui Bayin alert the ancestor? No, the ancestor doesn't care about Kui's fate. He just needs a puppet to breed GU for him. If Kui Bayin dies, he'll pick another. Maybe it's already the one in black. Didn't you say? Kui Bayin enters the third level every month for the black bottle? Yes, the 15th of every month. Without fail. What's today's date? 14th. Tomorrow is the 15th. Tomorrow he comes for the black bottle. Unless he senses something wrong and returns early. He's already returned early. Just him against all of us. But he's holding the black bottle he just got from the patriarch. He wants to use what's in that bottle. What's inside the black bottle? Mother bone secretion. If Kui Butong opens the black bottle, the GU poison inside will spread throughout the whole mine. Then all of us will be parasitized by GU worms. There's no antidote. Within half an hour, the mutation will start. So who can stall him? I can. But I need 30 breaths to set the formation and trap him, not to kill him. The formation can only fully activate after 30 breaths. All right, you go set it up. We'll hold him for 30 breaths. How are you going to stall him with just key refining stage 5? His cultivation is 20 times yours. I know, but I have the witch Jiu body. He won't bear to kill me. He's looked for the 5-dog body for 20 years. As soon as I stand in front of him, he'll stop for 3 breaths just to wonder why I'm there. That's enough time for you to make your move. No, you can't be the bait. You already said last time you were gambling. This time I'm being honest. I'm indeed betting. Since the first day I awakened, I haven't made a wrong move. Taking the blood medicine was a gamble. Stealing the ledger was a gamble. Even the blood-letting for refining pills was a gamble. I've gambled so many times, and won every time. I'll win this time too. Do you trust me or not? Just him against all of us. But he's holding the black bottle he just got from the patriarch. He wants to use what's in that bottle. What's inside the black bottle? Mother bone's secretion. If Kui Butong opens the black bottle, the Jiu poison inside will spread throughout the whole mine. Then all of us will be parasitized by Jiu worms. There's no antidote. Within half an hour, the mutation will start. So who can stall him? I can, but I need 30 breaths to set the formation and trap him. Not to kill him. The formation will fully activate after 30 breaths. All right, you go set it up. We'll hold him for 30 breaths. How are you going to stall him with just key refining stage 5? His cultivation is 20 times yours. I know, but I have the witch Jiu body. He won't bear to kill me. He searched for the 5-dog body for 20 years. As soon as I stand in front of him, he'll stop for 3 breaths just to wonder why I'm there. That's enough time for you to make your move. No, you can't be the bait. You said last time you were gambling again. This time I'm telling the truth. I'm definitely betting. From the day I awakened until now, I haven't gone down the wrong path. Taking the blood medicine was a gamble. Stealing the ledger was a gamble. Refining pills with blood was also a gamble. I've gambled so many times. Won every single one. I'll win this time too. Do you believe me? Take that talisman with you. It can save you from a fatal wound once. The Holy Sun left it for me. I don't need it. You need it more than I do. All right. Brother Shen, you promised to help me escape. If you die, who's going to take me with them? Teacher Wang, listen up. If I die, you just run on your own. I won't leave. I'll wait right here for you. If you don't come out, I won't go. Got it. Then I'll wait. It's you again. Last time you got away outside the snack storage. Now you've come here by yourself. Incorruptible body, key refining stage 5. You sure know how to level up. From bloodletting, right? Bloodletting and cultivation. What's in that bottle in your hand?
Take a guess.
I'd guess it's the patriarch's foot washing water. Just kidding. I'm just trying to buy some time. Buying time for what? Everything you just said was to provoke me. Make me stand here without moving. Something like that. I bet you'd freeze up when you saw me. You froze up more than once. You paused several times. You even want to chat with me. While we chat, the formation gets stronger. Not bad. As a servant disciple, you can only trap me for 30 breaths at most. After 30 breaths, the formation will break. What's your plan then? I'll figure it out when the time comes. I'm not the type to make long-term plans. You stay put for now. You think you've won? I've been working in this mine for 20 years. I'm familiar with every stone. I can walk down every tunnel with my eyes closed. After 30 breaths, the formation will shatter, and I'll walk right out of here. Then I'll hunt every one of you down, one by one. Are you fighting this hard for the patriarch, or for yourself? What do you mean? There's something I've never understood. You're a mid-core formation cultivator, an inner elder of King Yun sect. You could live just fine without all this GU stuff. Why do you insist on making yourself a rat that everyone wants to kill? What's in it for you? You sound just like my brother. He asked me, why do you serve the patriarch like a dog? I didn't answer him. Not because I couldn't. It's because even if I did, he wouldn't get it. The patriarch promised me that if I helped him cultivate a perfect GU king, he'd tell me how to break through to Nascent Soul. I've been stuck at mid-core formation for 20 years. For 20 years, do you know what it's like? To watch yourself get older every day. To feel your spiritual energy fade day by day. You don't know. You're only key refining stage 5. You're still young. You wouldn't understand. So just for that, just to reach Nascent Soul, you were willing to hurt 17 people. Inner disciples, servant disciples, even a few rogue cultivators. A total of 31 people. I remember the GU mark number for every single one of them. Zhao Qing was 13. He was the best. Almost made it. But he was too stubborn. If he hadn't struggled, the GU worm could have parasitized him perfectly. The perfect corpse body. Just a little bit more. Say that again. What was Zhao Qing? A test subject. Same as you. Only you succeeded. He failed. The corpse in you is the only one that fully fused. Too bad, it's gone now. Do you know how many years I poured into that project? 12 years. 12 years of effort. Ruined by a servant with the romantic bone body, just 3 drops of blood. He didn't ruin it. You ruined it yourself. From the day you tricked Zhao Qing, it was already over. I'm not here for payback today. Zhao Qing's vengeance. 17 disciples' vengeance. It's not just your debt alone. There's a patriarch behind you. Tell me how to get deeper into the Forbidden's land. How do you enter the Forbidden's land? You want into the Forbidden's land? You think that's somewhere a person can just walk into? I've been going for 20 years. Every time I could only wait at the entrance and receive the black bottle from the patriarch. He handed it out to me. I never even saw his face. You want to go in and face him yourself? You're just early core formation. Set 1 foot in there and you're dead. But if you really want to go inside, I can help you on your way. I can help you on your way. Time's up. Dragon trap formation is broken. So which of you dies first? Damn, I think I broke a rib. Elder Joe, don't move, I got you. A servant at key refining stage 5. What can you do? Incorruptible body. I won't kill you. But I will take you back to the Forbidden's land. Patriarch, I've looked for a body like yours for centuries. Don't touch him. Mingyu, I was the one who taught you your swordsmanship. The angle, the force, the timing of your strikes. I know every single move. Do you really think you can kill me with what I taught you? Then give it a try. I told you, I know every move. This move is extraordinary. It's not. Over these past 3 years, while you let the GU insects parasitize my body, I spent every single day thinking about how to kill you. You do indeed know all my moves. But my moves also include things you don't know. West Head. Kui Booming's head. Besides the mountain bamboo, is there anything else? His snake transformation. His lower half has already become a snake tail, but his upper limbs are still human. The scale coverage is lowest at the hollow of the collarbone. After spitting poison, it takes 3 breaths of time to recharge the venom. I suggest attacking the armpits and the hollow of the collarbones. These 2 spots have the lowest scale coverage. Additionally, every time after he spits poison mist, he needs 3 breaths of time to accumulate venom again. These 3 breaths are his window of vulnerability. Jishiji, after he finishes spraying the poison mist, there's a 3-breath gap to hit his armpits and collarbones. Understood. Yeah. Your sword is gone. Your legs are ruined too. Now, what will you use to kill me? I owe Zhao Qing a sword strike. This debt hasn't been repaid yet. Even if I have to crawl, I will crawl in front of you. Zhao Qing, experimental subject No. 13. I told him back then, your senior sister will also become something just like me. He was still shaking his head even as he was being consumed by the GU insects. He said you wouldn't. He said you were stronger than him. You say I'm stronger than you? Then I'll show you just how strong I am. Your legs are already useless. What kind of sword technique can you possibly perform? This strike is called Zhao Qing. Ah. Senior sister, don't sleep. You can't sleep. Shao King, I've avenged you. Did you see that strike? He saw it. He must have seen it. Don't talk. Swallow the medicine first. Zhao Qing, your senior sister has avenged you. Kui Wang is dead. These urns contain the bone ash of 31 people. They are. Zhao Qing is. The missing disciples are. Every single person murdered by Kui Wagang. Carve their names onto the sect's monument of heroes. This is the only thing I can do as the guardian of the discipline hall. No, it's not just that. There's also the ancestor. Kui Wang was the ancestor's puppet. The puppet is dead, but the master is still there. As long as the ancestor is still here, there will be another Kui Wang deep within the Forbidden Grounds. The matter of the ancestor is not something we can resolve. He's in the nascent soul stage. No one in the entire Qingyun sect is his match. We still have to try. I'm not seeking death. I want to live. As long as the ancestor is still here, someone in this sect will eventually be infected by the GU again. Today it's Ji Mingyu. Tomorrow it might be Old Man Wang. The day after it might be you. I don't dare to just wait.
Host.
The system has detected abnormal spiritual energy fluctuations behind the iron door. Intensity, nascent soul stage. Source, unknown life form. It is recommended that the host does not enter until reaching the peak of foundation establishment. All right, I won't go in. But I need to figure out how to know what's inside before reaching foundation establishment. The host can expand the system's detection range. Current range is 2 miles. It can cover the front end of the 3rd level of the mine. As long as there are enough spirit stones. How many spirit stones are needed? At least 20 pieces. Low-grade spirit stones. The host currently has 0 pieces. You just said my life was valuable? Now you're telling me I don't have a single spirit stone. The host's blood is very valuable, but the system doesn't accept blood. The system only accepts, well, spirit stones. I'll go get some spirit stones. Brother Shen, where are you going? To the spirit stone treasury. I've already stolen from there once anyway. Stealing again won't make a difference. You stay here and take care of senior sister G. I'll be right back. You're going alone? Who said I'm alone? I have the system. Can the system help you fight? Let's go. Shen, if you get found out again, don't come looking for me. I kept watch for you. Wait for me inside. Shen, you've been staring at that ring for half a stick of incense. Have you figured anything out? What do you think this ring is made of? It's so corroded and still hasn't broken. Material detected, nebula iron. Nebula iron comes from alien meteorites. It can store spiritual energy. This ring contains a portion of Kui Baien's spiritual energy from when he was alive, roughly equal to 10 low-grade spirit stones. With 10, can the system wash them directly? No. The nebula iron's energy was polluted by Kui Wang's poison. If the system absorbs it, it'll be contaminated. Host is advised to sell the ring to someone who knows its value and exchange it for pure spirit stones. Who's buying this in the middle of the night? There's an underground trading spot outside the Qingyun sect's outer court. It's held every 3 days in an abandoned woodshed. Tonight happens to be trading night. Why didn't you say so earlier? The host didn't ask. The system doesn't provide criminal information proactively, unless required by a mission. Does a mission require it now? The system can make an exception to allow sale of the nebula iron ring, in exchange for no less than 10 low-grade spirit stones as non-mission reward. System scan range expanded. Ready to implement tonight's failure penalty. Reciting the disciples' rules is still better than dancing at Gile Twin Peaks. All right, I'm in. Going out again. Abandoned shack. You know what's over there? No idea. Underground trading spot. Last time, I brought leftover buns from the cafeteria and traded them for a whetstone. Over there, people only care about what you bring, not who you are. Just wear a shabby hat and you can get in. You've even been there? No choice. Old Lee in the cafeteria had a blunt knife and wanted me to sharpen it. But I didn't have a whetstone. So I got a whetstone in trade. Sharpened his knife, and Old Lee treated me to braised pork for 3 days. You'll go a long way just for some braised pork. It's not about the braised pork. It's to make Old Lee owe me a favor. When he does, he'll give me bigger portions of food. Then I can share half with you. You've gotten so skinny lately. I'm not thin, I'm just solid. Fine, whatever you say. Let's go, I'll lead the way. There's a shortcut over there. It goes around the Discipline Hall's patrol route. How do you know the Discipline Hall's patrol route? I observed. I haul wood on that back path 16 times a day. The patrol's different every time. After seeing it often enough, I memorized it. Trying to steal the system's job now, huh? System is impressed. Wang's observation skills already surpass most outer disciples of Qingyun sect. Host is advised to let him handle intel gathering. Didn't you say earlier he was just a level 2 key practitioner scrub? System's changing its statement. Even scrubs have their moments of brilliance. His specialties are recognizing routes, people, and timing. It's a natural lookout talent. Are you trading goods or just snacks? You mean the ring? Hand over the nebula iron. Come in. Let me see that nebula iron ring. It is indeed nebula iron, but it's been contaminated by GU poison. Rings polluted like this cost a lot to extract spiritual energy from. I'll offer you 6 low-grade spirit stones.
10.
It's so badly contaminated. 8 is my best offer. There's more than just nebula iron in this ring. It also holds remnants of Kui Wubin's calligraphy. If you know anyone in the inner sect, take the ring apart. Analyze the remaining calligraphy. You could get at least 15 for it. I only want 10. You clear a 5-stone profit. Deal or not? Kui Wang's ring. No wonder the spiritual energy felt familiar. I recall he used to trade here years ago. Are you with him? No, I just picked it up. Picked up Kui Wang's, a golden core cultivator's ring. That ring could let a 5th-level key practitioner like you. I found it after he died. I was passing by and picked it up. Simple as that. Here's your 10. But let me say one thing. If Kui Wubian really is dead, you'd be best not keeping his things. He has people behind him. And they're not folks you juniors can mess with. You know who's behind Kui Wubian? No, just an inner sect elder. Why did he need so many Jiu poison materials from us? I thought something was off 20 years ago. Then he stopped coming. That's when I knew something had happened. When did he stop coming? 2 months ago. His last deal was for 3 dragon venom herbs. Haven't seen him since. 2 months ago. The same time he left the sect. Before he left, he was gathering pill-making supplies. Here, take this token. Use it for the next trade. It'll get you in first. If you ever find out who's behind Kui Wang, let me know. He owes me an explanation. 20 years ago, my junior apprentice was bought by him for some experiments. Never came back after that. What's that apprentice's name? Liu Yuan, inner sect disciple. 9th level key practitioner. Only 19 when he went missing. I'll remember that. If I find out, I'll let you know. You made the trade? 10's enough for the system upgrade. What did you talk about with the gate guard? Nothing much. He asked if I was new here. I said I'm just a woodcutter. He said, if a woodcutter can make it this far, that's impressive. I told him I roll with Shen. He asked, who's your Shen? I said the one who just went in. He was quiet for a bit, then said that guy had the aura of a Jiu poison body. Told me to be careful not to attract attention. How did he know about the Jiu poison body? No clue. But I noticed he had 3 rings. One carved with wood, one with earth, and one covered by his sleeve. But I could see half of it. It had water stains. You really pay attention to details. I didn't just look at his hands. The 2 behind him probably had short knives at their belts. Those large sacks in the corner looked like they held herbs. I took note of it all. And that guy in the gray robe, he had his face covered. But those shoes are for outer sect stewards only. They're the only ones who wear steward boots. This underground trading spot is likely linked to the outer sect stewards. When did you learn to notice all this? I've always known. Just that nobody ever asked before. I've spent so long in the odd jobs house, chopping wood or hauling water every day. I have nothing better to do with my eyes. If you want me to observe someone, just tell me the name. I'll follow them for 3 days. System has retrieved the evaluation of the trash. Teacher Wang's observation level has been upgraded to excellent. Suggestion: host should officially recruit him as a grass-eating person. He's not my grass-eating person. He's my friend. Then officially make him your friend. System does not interfere with the host's social life. Detection range has expanded to a 5-mile radius. Rescanning in progress. Kingyun Sec scan complete. Anomaly detected. 3 areas of spiritual power fluctuation. First location, deep within the Forbiddance area at the back mountain. Strength, nascent soul stage. Source unknown. Second location, intersect Elder's courtyard. Strength, late core formation stage. Source, Elder GUI. System has detected dark bone parasites inside Elder GUI. Third location, outer sect dining hall's kitchen. Strength, foundation building, stage 1. Source, a cat stealing spiritual rice. That cat has stolen spiritual rice for 3 years. Accumulated spiritual power in its body has surpassed that of ordinary laborers. System suggests the host not to underestimate it, not to mention the cat. Is the nascent soul stage in the forbiddance area the ancestor? 97% probability. Spiritual power fluctuation characteristics. Same origin as Kui Xiaojun's bone poison residue, but about 50 times stronger. System warning. With the host's current 5th stage key refining level, survival rate facing a nascent soul stage directly is 0%. Then I won't face him directly. Can you scan the terrain beyond the iron gate through the passage? Map out the forbiddance area's terrain. The passage is about 300 paces long. At the end is a huge underground space. In the center, a humanoid creature is meditating. Its body is completely covered in black scales. Breathing rate is extremely low. Approximately 1 breath every stick of incense. System determines it's in deep hibernation. Deep hibernation. So when will he wake up? Unable to predict. But judging by the spiritual power fluctuation patterns, it unleashes spiritual power every 3 months. Last outburst was 2 months ago. Next one will be about a month from now. What happens during his spiritual power outburst? Based on the residual spiritual traces on the mind's iron gate, each time he releases a batch of ancient GU seeds. These seeds enter the mind through the passage. Then Kui Wubing collects and cultivates them, and injects them into disciples. Kui Wubing is dead. But the ancestors' outbursts continue. A month from now, new GU seeds will gush out from the iron gate. If there's no one in the mind to receive them, the GU seeds will spread throughout the back mountain. What's Elder Gui's situation? You said he has dark bones inside him. Yes, Elder Gui's dark bones. Same origin as Kui Bai's bone poison. System analysis. Elder Gui is also the ancestor's puppet. Kui Bai is dead. The ancestor will activate the next puppet. Elder Gui. He has probably already started acting under the ancestor's control. So what is he waiting for? Waiting for the ancestor's next outburst in a month. The GU seeds need someone to receive them. Kui Bushin's position as a receiver is vacant. Elder Gui will take over. Brother Shen, Elder Gui just sent someone. He says there's a vacancy for a laborer to manage the herb garden under him. He specifically named you. When? Report at dawn tomorrow. Refusing means breaking rules, and the discipline hall will intervene. They'll cause trouble. He wants me under his nose so he can control me. If I join Elder Gui, it's like entering a wolf's den. What should I do then? How about you fake illness? No, I'll go myself. Are you crazy?
He has dark GU inside him.
You're just a 5th stage key refining, managing his herb garden. Exactly, because I know he has my GU. That's why I must go. Kui Wang is the obvious enemy. Elder Gui is the hidden one. The obvious enemy is killed, but the hidden enemy remains. If I don't go, he'll find someone else. Maybe you. Or maybe another laborer. If I go, at least I can figure out his true situation. Isn't he asking me to manage the herb garden? There must be herbs there. Herbs must have records. From the records, I can tell what he's cultivating, and what he's preparing to do in a month. I'll go with you. 2 people can work faster. He probably won't refuse. Aren't you afraid? I am, but you promised to help me escape. Before running away, I have to follow you. You are Shen Mo. Yes, Elder Gui told me. Your job today is to pull out all the black leaf grass in this herb garden. Not a single strand left. You can't leave until it's done. What is black leaf grass? Leaves are black. Stems are red. Don't touch it with your skin directly. It's poisonous. Detected. Black leaf grass is a mid-grade poisonous herb. It can be used to cultivate dark bones. Elder Gui uses this grass to feed dark bones. Accelerates bone worm growth. Some of these grasses are already mature. That means dark bones have been raised for at least 3 months. 3 months, huh? About right. That's when Kui Waming started appearing less. The ancestor knew Kui Waming might get exposed. So he had substitutes ready long ago. Reasonable deduction. Elder Gui's dark Jiu possession time matches perfectly with Kui Waming reducing his public activities. Highly consistent. He's the ancestor's backup puppet. Now he's official, Brother Shen. Here's a record book. It says since 3 months ago, the amount of grass pulled has doubled. And every time after pulling grass at night, Elder Gui takes away the mature stems from the herb garden. Why take the stems? To feed Jiu worms. I saw mice eating poisonous grass in the woodshed. Their eyes turn black after eating. The number of stems Elder Gui takes is enough to feed at least one dark Jiu. One or several. Based on the amount, at least 3. Chunmo, when Kui Bai died, you were there. Do you think his death was unjust? He harmed 31 people. Not unjust. Let me tell you, if he hadn't died, more people would survive. Jiu worms are the most perfect power in the cultivation world. No need for hard cultivation, no need for talent, just need a willing host. Do you know why the ancestor wants to cultivate Jiu worms? Because only Jiu worms can break through the limits human cultivators can never surpass. Kui Budding didn't understand this. He only saw Jiu as a tool. So he failed. I'm different. I get it. You want Jiu worms to replace humans. Not replace, but evolve. For people to become a higher form of existence. You also have mutations in your body. Your hand with gray-white skin and pale golden nails. If you resist it, it'll kill you. If you accept it, it'll grant you power. This is what the ancestor wants to teach us. That is not cultivation. That's having your brain eaten by insects. Ji Mingyu had a bone Jiu for 3 years and almost turned into a monster. Zhou Boei had a poison Jiu for 20 years and almost lost his life. None of them did it voluntarily. They were deceived by Kui Wuhan. You say this path is good, but have you ever asked them? Have you asked those 31 people who died? It seems you are just like them, unable to understand the ancestors' painstaking efforts. An immaculate body. What a waste of such a perfect constitution. Since you can't be persuaded, then stay here and look after the herb garden for me. In 1 month, you will see with your own eyes the descent of the ancestors' ancient seed. You will understand then. Until that time comes, you aren't going anywhere. This is my domain. The discipline hall cannot reach in here. He has locked us in here. It's been about a month. He wants to keep an eye on me before the ancestors' outbreak, fearing I might sabotage his reception plan. So what do we do? We should do the weeding in the morning. Don't let him realize we are investigating him. Keep checking the records. Note the quantity of every batch of herbs in the garden, their maturation cycles, and harvest times. Write it all down. I'll go try to get close to the disciples under his command. Elder Gui thinks that by trapping me here, he can control the situation.
He's wrong.
By trapping me here, he's let me crawl right into his nest. There's always a weakness in the nest. If we find the weakness, we can turn the tables. Brother Shen, I've made a copy of the records. Elder Gui takes black crow grass every 3 days, snake crack fruit every 5 days, and archaic flowers every 7 days. All 3 herbs are required for dark Jiu cultivation in these quantities. It's enough to sustain at least 3 mature dark Jiu. Brother Shen, I found out something else. Elder Gui doesn't just take the herbs for himself. He also sends them out. Every 10 days, a batch of herbs is packed into black cloth bags and taken out of the herb garden by disciples in gray robes. I asked an outer sect handyman. He said those bags are sent to the mine tunnels on the back mountain. The mine tunnels? Isn't the iron gate to the tunnels sealed shut? The iron gate is sealed, the side leading deep into the Forbidden's area. But on this side of the iron gate, The third level of the mine hasn't been sealed. Elder Gui is raising Jiu there. So the mine has now become Elder Gui's territory. Kui Joding is dead, and he has taken over the mine. More than just reporting. The disciple also said, there have been many black cocoons in the mine lately. They look like insect cocoons, but some are as large as a person. I guess those cocoons contain unhatched GU insects, or people parasitized by GU insects. How many are there? He said at least a dozen. You keep holding the fort here. I'm going to find Ji Mingyu. We have to get the word out. Elder Gui locked me in here. But he didn't say Ji Mingyu couldn't come looking for me. How will he get in? Elder Gui's informants are everywhere here. System, can you help me send a message to Ji Mingyu? Confirmed. The system can transmit via spiritual energy fluctuations. The short message will be, traitor in the mine. 12 people. Elder Gui raising Jiu, come quickly. Sent. Estimated that Ji Mingyu will receive it within half a stick of incense. I received your message. What's the deal with the cocoons in the mine? Elder Gui is raising Jiu insects in the mine. There are over 12 cocoons, each with a person wrapped inside. These people are prepared for the descent of the ancestors' ancient seed in a month. As vessels, he is even more ruthless than Kui Joding. Kui Joding deceived them one by one. He is raising them in batches. Where is Elder Gui now? I don't know. But he comes to the herb garden every 3 days to collect black crow grass. He should be coming today. We can wait for him here. You want to make a move here? The herb garden is Elder Gui's territory. He has dark core cultivation, at the mid-stage of gold core. Although I've recovered a bit now, I won't last 50 moves in a direct confrontation with him. We won't fight him head-on. Look under that clump of black grass over there. While I was working these past few days, I secretly took the most poisonous part of the black grass, the high concentration venom oozing from the roots, and applied it to the spots he always touches when he picks the grass. This venom is food for the dark GU, but it has a specific trait. If consumed in high concentrations, it will cause temporary dormancy, just like a person getting sleepy after eating too much. When he comes to pick the grass, the dark GU will be in a dormant period. His cultivation will temporarily drop to the peak of foundation establishment. How do you know the dark GU will go dormant? After consuming high concentration venom? It's in Kui Wun's notes. I had nothing to do these past few nights, so I flipped through those experimental records he left me. Kui Wun's notes. Although it doesn't have the full formula for the mine clearing due, the records regarding the habits of GU insects are very detailed. The weakness of the dark GU is overfeeding. Eating too much of the same toxin causes temporary dormancy. The dormancy lasts for about an hour. Elder Gui has a dark GU inside him, and he uses black crow grass to raise GU. This pattern applies to him as well. You did all this right under his nose, and he didn't notice. He doesn't think anything of me. He thinks I'm just a level 0 keyless handyman. Someone who does nothing but complain or accept his fate. For the past 10 days, I've been obediently weeding, watering, and recording. So he thinks I've truly accepted my fate. I am in the shadows, while he is in the light.
Hey.
Ji Mingyu, you actually dare to set an ambush in my herb garden. I'm doing more than just setting an ambush. I have a question for you. Is there any hope for those dozen or so people in the mine? Hope? They have already cocooned. The people inside the cocoons are being transformed by the GU insects. In half a month, what breaks out of the cocoons will no longer be human. They will be GU slaves who will receive the ancestors' GU seed, and then spread it throughout the entire Kingyun sect. You cannot save them. Then let me ask you a second question. Who turned you into this? No one turned me into this. I chose it myself. The ancestor gave me the dark bone. When I swallowed it, I knew it would eat my internal organs, that it would occupy my danshan, and turn me into his puppet. But after 20 years of being stuck at the bottleneck of the mid-stage, suddenly one day I broke through. Does the price matter? It matters. Because once you've broken through, you are no longer you, the one talking to us now. Is it Elder Gui himself, or the dark GU inside you? You got it right. Half of it is me. Half of it is him. I don't know who was talking to you just now. I can't tell the difference anymore. The dark GU has been corroding me for too long. Kill me already. While he's still dormant, kill me. You're saying he's dormant now. It was Shenmo's poison. It made the dark GU in your body temporarily dormant. Yes, this is the only chance. Kill me while the dark GU is dormant. He'll die too. If you wait until he wakes up, he'll take over my whole body. I won't be myself anymore. I've been stuck at the early foundation establishment stage for 20 years, barely hanging on for 20 years. I don't want to become a shell for the GU after I die. Any last words? There's a letter in my cave dwelling. It's written to the first elder. It has the coordinates for the Forbidden Area's entrance where the ancestor is. It contains all of Kui Bubian's experimental records and prescriptions. The result list and formula I hid in the herb garden are inside. I can't use this formula, but it might save those people in the mine. Give it to Jingshuan for me. You've really never talked much about yourself in your life. He was smiling when he died. Not a relieved smile. It was a complicated smile. Like he finally didn't have to choose anymore. And like he regretted his past choices. Elder Gui wrote in his last letter, "The people in these cocoons are still alive. GU parasitism has just begun. It hasn't completely taken over their bodies yet. If you can kill the GU before the cocoon breaks, they can still be saved." How do we save them? With the Clear Mind GU cleansing pill. But you need pure essence blood as the guide. Chanmo, can you still draw blood from your body? Kui Wuhan said you can't draw again for 3 months. It's been over half a month since the last time. 1 drop should be okay. Number. Kui Wuhan said verbatim. No more essence blood can be drawn within 3 months. Otherwise your danshan will shatter. What you gave was essence blood, not ordinary blood. So what about these people? You can't refine more than a dozen heavy swords. Without the essence blood, the Ji cleansing pill won't work. Even if Kui Wuhan is strong, it's useless. I have a way. No need for essence blood. But their danshans will be crippled. They'll survive, but lose all cultivation. Their meridians will wither. They won't be able to cultivate anymore. It's the only way. What's the method? Use the backlash property of the dark bone. Dark bone hates being overdue. Shenmo has already used this trick. If you inject a high concentration of black chocolate grass venom into the cocoons, the GU will overeat, then go dormant. During dormancy, shatter the cocoon with spiritual power. Drag both the person and the bone out at the same time. But during extraction, the GU will struggle. The struggle will hurt the host's meridians. So these people will live, but their cultivation is lost. Better alive than turned into GU slaves. It's still better than being a GU slave. They're all still alive. They're alive. I've seen this person before. He went missing last month. An outer sect disciple.
His name is Zhao Si.
Where am I in the mine? You were caught by Elder Gui's people to be a GU host. You're safe now. How do you feel? I have no strength at all. My danshan feels empty. Am I crippled now? Your cultivation is gone, but you're still alive. You can't cultivate anymore, but you can go home. You're from Jiaojia village at the foot of the mountain, right? Once you've recovered, I'll find someone to send you back. I don't want to go home. When my dad sent me up the mountain, he said, Don't come back unless you're in the inner sect. Now I'm crippled. How can I face him if I go back? Then stay at the main sect. The chores hall always needs people. I started out doing chores too. Chores workers are people too. We're not lower than the inner sect disciples. If you're willing, come to me when you're better. I'll arrange a job for you. You're the Shen Mo who gave Elder Joe the laxative. Word spread that far? The whole chores hall knows about it. Some say you're crazy. Some say you're a hero. Now I think you're a hero. I'm not a hero. I just don't want to see people die. Take care and recover well. Leave the rest to us. Elder Gui wrote the way to seal the iron door in his will. It needs 3 people working together, plus Zhou Bui. Even though he's only late foundation establishment, his spirit skills just now can still finish up the sealing formation. Once the seal is done, the gate will be locked. Unless the ancestor breaks the formation himself, no one else can make it through. The seal can last for 1 incense stick. Within 1 incense stick, we have to be ready for the ancestor's arrival. Already, during this time, I focused on stabilizing my cultivation. In Elder Gui's letter, there's also a map of the deepest part of the Forbiddance area. If the ancestor really breaks the seal, I know where he'll appear. I know his greatest weakness. What's the weakness? He's in dormancy, deep dormancy. Even if he breaks out, when he just wakes up, he'll have only half his full strength. Elder Gui calculated, if the ancestor wakes up, he'll have half power at first. About peak foundation establishment level. 3 foundation establishment cultivators together, plus the dragon confining array. It might be possible to wear him down. Elder Gui even calculated this. He probably planned it long ago. He couldn't choose not to be a puppet. But he chose, before dying, to give us his own weakness. Of all the things I've ever done, this was the most satisfying one. Don't get happy too soon. The sealing formation can only hold for 1 incense stick. If the ancestor breaks the formation, a month from now, at the moment his power erupts, the seal will be at its weakest. Then, within that month, we'll prepare everything. I've already given the map of the Forbiddance area to Shenmo, the place where the ancestor will break the seal, his weakness, his awakening pattern. Elder Gui wrote it all in the letter. This time we're not fighting blind. It's a shame for the King Yun sect. But, Shenmo, you're not useless. A pure body is the nemesis of Jiyu Vorms. I've spent 20 years proving one thing. What Jiyu Vorms fear isn't spiritual power. It's your pure physique. Can you hear me now? The system heard it. The Ghost Elder's judgment matches the system's data analysis. The pure body naturally repels Jiyu insects. Why is that? The host's blood can be used to refine Jiyu dispelling pills. That's also why the Patriarch has been searching for a pure body. He doesn't want to use the pure body. He wants to eliminate the pure body, because the pure body is his only nemesis. So it's not just a rumor about me. I'm actually the nemesis. Both statements are correct. Host can choose whichever nemesis title you like. It sounds even cooler than urine. Alright, help me plan out my progress. What can I accomplish in 1 month? Suggestion 1. Cultivate the 5th finger of the Sinister Venom Finger technique. Complete the full body venom circulation. Current progress is 67%. Mid to high level poisonous herbs are required. Suggestion 2. Cultivate the 1st level of the seduction technique. Increase emotional disruption abilities during battle. Suggestion 3. Breakthrough to foundation establishment. Given the host's pure body trait, after foundation establishment, poison spiritual power and the 5 element spiritual powers can merge into original force. Damage to Jiyu insects will be multiplied. Main class from key refinement level 5 to main class in 1 month. Do you think that's possible? Normally it's impossible. But the host can take an unusual path. The 5 elements fusion can skip key refinement levels 6 to 9 entirely. Forcefully achieve foundation establishment. 5 element spiritual stones. How many do I have now? 4. Gold, wood, fire, and water. Still missing Earth's spiritual stone. Where is the Earth's spiritual stone? The system's upgraded detection range covers the entire Kinyu mountain range. Scan results show. At the edge of the Forbidden's area behind the mountain, in some soil, there's an Earth attribute spiritual stone buried. The spiritual energy fluctuation is faint, but it is indeed an Earth spiritual stone. It's about 300 steps from the mine entrance, under a dead pine tree. Then let's go dig it up. You're getting more useful by the day. The system has always been useful. The host just didn't know how to use it before. Earth spiritual stone acquired. The 5 element stones are all collected. Do you want to fuse them now? How long will the fusion take? Estimated time is 1 incense stick. During the fusion, the host will be unable to move. Someone needs to guard you during the fusion. During the process, 5 element spiritual power will conflict with poison spiritual power. The host will have to endure extreme pain. The system estimates the pain level to be very severe. Well, I'm used to pain anyway. Teacher Wang, please keep an eye on me. Wake me up if anyone comes near. Don't worry, I'll stay right here. I won't leave your side. Brother Shen, your face is covered in sweat. Do you need to take a break? Don't talk. It's almost done. Electricity 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th levels. Shut up. Congratulations to the host for reaching Foundation establishment. Survival rate increased from 7% to 25%. 5 element fusion complete. Poison spiritual power and 5 element spiritual power merged into original force. Original force deals multiplied damage to GU insects. Against ordinary cultivators, its damage is the same as normal spiritual power. Pure body, first stage completed. There's a second stage? The pure body has 3 stages. The first stage is foundation establishment. Original force is formed. Second stage, core formation. Original force merges into core, allowing active purification of GU poison. Third stage, nascent soul. Original force can form a soul, completely destroying the mother GU.
Host.
Currently, there's still a long way to go to reach the second stage. Let's not think that far ahead yet. You said original force deals more damage to GU insects. Will it pose a threat to the Patriarch? Not enough to kill the Patriarch, but it can inflict actual damage on the mother bone inside him. It will deal real harm. The Patriarch's power comes from the mother bone. If the mother bone is hurt, the Patriarch will be weakened. The host can hurt him. That's good enough for me. Make him feel pain, and leave the rest to Jingshuan. Zuo and Ji Mingyu issue a warning to Iron Gate. The Iron Gate seal is withstanding a high-intensity spiritual power attack. Source: the Patriarch. He woke up early. Not a month from now, but right now. Didn't you say there was 1 month left? He sensed Kui Budong's and Ghost Elder's deaths. He sensed the completion of the Iron Gate seal. He ended hibernation early. He's attacking every 10 breaths. Is half an hour enough? Enough time for the host to return to the mine, but not enough to prepare more. Brother Sheng, didn't you say he woke up early? What can you do by going there alone? It's not just one person. The head seat candidate is in the mine. Ji Mingyu is in the mine. Zhou Bei is in the mine. That's our battlefield. I can't be absent. What about me? What can I do? Go to the mountain gate and notify Brother Hu. If anything happens at the mine, have all the laborers evacuate the sect. Brother Hu owes me a favor. He'll listen to you. Promise me you won't come back. You promised to take me exploring last time. Now you're making me run again. You never keep your word. This time is different. This time I'm not going to run. I'm going to fight, then run after the fight. You leave first. I'll meet you after the fight. I'll come find you. In Zhao family village at the foot of the mountain. We've agreed on the meeting spot, right? All right, I'll wait for you at Zhao family village. If you don't show up, I'll burn paper money for you. Don't worry, I won't let you do that. I found it in the ghost elder's remains. He saved the last batch of Jiu poison. It wasn't injected into a person. This Jiu poison can be used in reverse. If the patriarch's mother Jiu is injured, the Jiu poison will backfire on its host. This bottle of Jiu poison is a gift in return for the patriarch. The iron gate is about to give in. Everyone, get into position. After 20 years, someone finally dared to seal my door. Kui Bain's useless little brother, the traitor ghost elder Shin. Did you think these tricks could trap me? I've been in this wretched forbidden land for too long. I can't remember how many years it's been. All I remember is the person who locked me in back then. Lu Ye, he trapped me for all these years. And now you juniors wish to inherit his will. But you don't measure up. He died and you all will die too. Did you say the name Lu Ye? I know Lu Ye, the Five Elements Master. He was the third generation sect leader of King Yun sect. The sect records say he died deep within the Forbidden Land. Were you the one who killed him? I killed his body, but before he died, he used the power of the five elements to seal my mother Jiyu, so that the mother Jiyu could never leave the Forbidden Land. That's why I need puppets, why I need Kui Wang, why the ghost elder and the others have to keep the Jiyu's power in check. I needed to operate outside. That's the only way I can take root outside. I was trapped so long, I thought I'd never get out. But now the seal is broken. The iron gate you sealed is also broken. No one can confine me anymore. Me. I told you my weakness.
He thought all Bone's weakness was at the Chanzhong point.
That was the one he cultivated in my body. Not what he cultivated. It's the demon bone itself. Demon bone has no fixed weakness. He has several cores. They are spread throughout every bone in the body. You pierce one core, there are dozens more waiting for you. This bottle of Giyu poison was kept by Elder Gui. He kept it for 3 years. It was originally meant for Kui Buguang. Now I'll use it on your mother Jiyu. Call it returning it to the owner. Kui Buguang owes 31 lives. He is Kui Buguang's younger brother. Someone has to pay this debt. I was the one who created the Jiyu insects. All Jiyu obey me. What you brought me wasn't poison, it was food. Purity refers to primal force. My primal force. Then what about this? The vessel of filth. How could you be the vessel of filth? The vessel of filth that Lu Ye searched for all his life and never found. How did you end up here? Lu Ye was my predecessor. The thing he left behind is called the system. The system told me, what you fear isn't spiritual power. What you fear is the fusion power of my element. It's the world of Jiyu insects. You say loneliness is your thing. Then purity is your poison. Brother, did you see that? Your ancestor is dead. He served you for 20 years, yet he died before you did. Ancestor is dead, but his bone tomb is still outside. Those cocoons in the mines, though we saved them, maybe there are more. The catastrophe of King Yun's sect isn't over today. It begins today. Starting today, King Yun's sect can no longer have Jiyu. Take blood samples from everyone who's had Jiyu parasites. including Senior G, Elder Joe, and the others. Take my blood too. From now on, our alchemy furnace won't just make cures, but also preventive medicines. As long as anyone in the sect still has GU insects, we'll keep making them. Did you master the fifth finger? Just did. It broke through when I was merging the 5 elements. Now all 10 fingers are grayish-white. Like I'm wearing grayish-white gloves. Like hands that can grasp many things. Brother Shen, you're still alive. I heard a loud bang at the mountain gate just now. I thought you were dead. I almost went to burn offerings for you. Good thing I didn't. Let's go back and sleep. One night of this, and I'm exhausted. If you've still got energy to sneak some sweet potatoes from the canteen. I'm hungry. You have to measure the powder down to the grain. GU insects are very sensitive to dosage. Too much and it'll be ineffective. Too little won't kill it. You can't make pills yet, but you can prepare the ingredients. I'll do the refining. I want to refine it myself. You said I can't cultivate anymore, but I don't need spiritual power to refine pills. As long as I can prepare the herbs, I can save lives. I owe the sect a life. I'll have to repay it sooner or later. You don't owe anyone anything. It's Kui Bayin and the ancestor who owe you all. But if you really want to learn, starting today, come to the mine at every hour of the dragon. Okay? Pay attention, everyone. First rule in this manual: don't trust any pill claiming it can boost your cultivation. I fell for that myself. I was deceived by Kui Wang for 20 years. If anyone tries to give you this kind of pill, bring it to me first. I'm not confiscating them, just checking for poison for you. It's all in the manual. Elder Joe, I heard the GU inside you has been removed. Yes, but the lesson remains. If you ever see me with this manual, remember that's your warning. Every word was bought with my life. You're Liu Yuan Sr. He disappeared at 19. I searched for him for 20 years. Now I finally know where he died. Some of the remains found in the mine are no longer identifiable. But in Kui Wuling's records, we found Liu Yuan's number. He was number 6. Before he died, he wasn't parasitized. We took his blood and used it for experiments. But the GU failed to take, so he died human. Never controlled by a GU. That's enough. As long as he didn't become a monster, that's enough. June, your senior said you didn't become a monster. Did you hear that? Last time you said if you won you'd buy me candied hawthorn. But I still had to buy it myself. Who says I won? I was just fighting with my life. Not just fighting. Risking your life is different from fighting. Beating someone means treating them to candied hawthorn. Putting your life on the line means buying dinner. So you still owe me a meal. Tonight at the canteen I've arranged with old Lee. We're adding red braised pork. Exchanged for a favor from Teacher Wang, not from me personally. I carried water for old Lee for 3 months. Must have messed up the accounts. All for bringing up water. You paid for meals by fetching water. I also helped him fix his roof. That's my advantage. I started as a menial worker, so I know how to do every job. The path to cultivating core formation and nascent soul is still long. The system says the 3rd seal can be unlocked during the nascent soul stage. Lu Ye left something in the Forbidden's land, the final layer of the Cancun pill. You have to reach nascent soul to see it. Then I'll go with you to southern border to find the power of Yang, to seek the complete method for merging the 5 elements, to pursue the path Lu Yang didn't finish. Aren't you staying at the sect? The Senses isn't managing things anymore. I've already been nominated to succeed the discipline hall for the seat. But I declined. The discipline hall needs someone who can stay in the sect, someone to handle affairs daily. I'm not suited. Elder Joe is better for it. He's guarded the outer sect for 20 years. He knows preventative measures better than anyone. Prevention before trouble arises. As for me, my sword belongs outside. So what about me? What am I outside? Your master picked me up as a menial worker on the road. I talk a lot and like to gamble. Dared to enter the forbidden land at 5th level of key refining. But also the most fearless person I've met. Since you're not afraid of death, come with me. The world outside is vast. I can't walk it all alone. But I have a condition. Before leaving, I have to go to Zhao village with Teacher Wang. See him home for a bit. His parents think he became immortal in the mountains. We need to tell them he's still just a woodcutter. A woodcutter can live well too. Son, you're finally back. You've gotten thinner and darker. But you came back alive. What level did you reach while cultivating in the mountains? 2nd level of key refining. Still 2nd level. 3 years and still 2nd level. Yeah, but I'm not just a menial worker anymore. Now I'm doing reconnaissance. I can identify roads, people, and timing. Brother Shen says I have talent. Who is Brother Shen? It's the one standing over there, holding the candied hawthorn. Does your brother Shen have higher cultivation than you? He's at Foundation Establishment. But he's a good person. Doesn't look down on my low cultivation. Follow him and do well. Don't shame our Wang family. I've never shamed anyone. I tailed Elder Gui for 10 days. Copied down all his key personnel records. The night the ancestor died, I was the first to run over and inform Tiger, master of the situation. If I hadn't delivered the message, the outer sect workers wouldn't have escaped. Dad, your son isn't useless. Who says you're useless? Your dad never reached even the first stage of key refining. How can he judge you? It's good you came back. It's good you came back. Host, the 3rd layer seal of the Cancun Bowl, will unlock once the host reaches nascent soul. At that time, you'll be able to access Lu Lin's full memory. Based on current information, the reason Lu Lin failed back then wasn't because he couldn't find a pure body, but because he didn't find the power of Yang. The trace of the power of Yang is located in South River. How far is South River? Starting from Qingyun sect. About 3 months on foot. 10 days by sword flight. I can't fly on a sword. Jiming, you can. The host can hitch a ride on his sword. Where'd you learn that trick? I learned it from the host. The host has been hitching since arriving here. Crashed the menial workers' bedding. Ate in the canteen. Used Teacher Wang's whetstone. Used Kui Wen's pill furnace. Using someone's sword is typical for the host. Can't you say something nice? Here's something nice. May the host enjoy hitching rides. Southern Borders map has been stored in the database. Town and housing info along the way. Cultivation sect data stored as well. Do you want to check them? Not now, I need to say goodbye to Teacher Wang first. I'm leaving. The road to Southern Border is very long. Will you stay at the village or return to the sect? Return to the sect. Zhou Chanzhou asked me to work as an external scout in the discipline hall, specializing in monitoring outsiders and suspicious transactions. I can identify roads, people, and timing. These skills are useful to the discipline hall. I'm not chopping wood anymore. All right. Then when I come back, I have to call you Detective Wang. No, just call me Teacher Wang. I'm not used to you calling me anything else. Brother Shang, you promised me to take me with you if you run away. This time doesn't count. You owe me one. All right, next time we run, I'll take you. That thing you said to Teacher Wang about running away, when was that? A long time ago, back when I first met him. He said, if you run, remember to take me along. I said, all right. Afterward, whenever something happened, I let him run first. He always ran first, but always waited for me at the village entrance. He's my only friend in King Yun's sect. What about now? Now there's two. Host, Luya left a message in the Cancun bowl. The system read it when the second seal was unlocked. Never found a good chance to say it. What was the message? Only the living have a chance to act cool. I've acted cool my whole life. And finally realized, the person I most wanted to impress is no longer here. Don't walk the same path as me. Don't follow the old path, walk the new one. Who are you talking to? An old pal who loves to whine, complain, and occasionally is reliable. Can he hear you? He can. Thank you for helping him when silence was most useless. The system doesn't get shy, but the system appreciates the saintess's kindness. The system just does what it should. You're blushing. The system has no face. Host, walk your own path. Senior Sister G. When we reach southern border and find the power of Yang, I'll treat you to a meal. Not the canteen kind. The tasty food in South River. You don't have any money. I can carry water to pay for food. It's my traditional skill. Carrying water to pay for food. You're destined to carry water your whole life. Carrying water is basic for menial workers. I've chopped wood for 3 years. Carried water for 3 years. Didn't learn anything else. These skills are ingrained in my bones. Wherever I go, I'll never starve. System notice, Phase 1 complete. Phase 2 southern border journey will begin when the host arrives at southern border.